There may be times when you want your students or staff to have a discussion about something related to the content in your course. You can accomplish that with a forum activity. To add a forum, go to a topic block in your course, click on the Add an Activity scroll bar, scroll down to Forum, add the title or name of your forum. This will be the actual link that people will click on. You want to make this fairly descriptive so that they know kind of what they're going to be discussing. So maybe I'll call this Uses of Moodle in the Classroom or Training. In the forum introduction, this is where you're actually going to type what you want them to discuss, or kind of give them directions or an introduction to the activity. So I'll just type in what I want people in the course to write about in the forum. So I have, think about how you can use Moodle in your classroom or as part of your training. Click the Add New Discussion button and briefly describe your thoughts. So this is what they'll see when they come in to do their forum assignment. Alright, this setting right here, optional subscription, is really important. When you're in a Moodle course, you can decide that you'd like to receive email copies when people post things in a forum. That can cause a lot of email to go to your Lotus Notes inbox. Now, if you're using this course with students, I think that's a great idea. So I would subscribe to this as the teacher, so that every time a student posts, you'll receive an email of that. If you're a participant in a course, you probably don't want to get an email in Lotus Notes every time someone else posts something in a professional development course. So as the teacher of this course, if I leave this as optional subscription, then each person can decide if they want to receive emails every time someone posts in the course. If I click on Force Subscription, then every time someone posts, everyone in the course is going to get an email. So I'm leaving this as optional subscription. Sometimes it's really helpful for students and participants in professional development courses to upload something along with their post in a forum to help make it clear. Maybe it's an assignment for students. It might be a copy of something that a teacher's created in a professional development course. So the maximum attachment size, depending on what you'd like them to attach, the default setting of 500 kilobytes might be too small. That's probably sufficient for a Word document or a spreadsheet, but if it's a PowerPoint assignment that you'd like them to attach, or if they're creating a short video clip, that will be too small. So go ahead as the teacher and bump this up. You can bump it all the way up to 5 gigabytes without a problem. The next setting you want to look at is maximum number of attachments. So by default, it's going to allow people who post in this forum to attach 9 different documents. If you know that they won't be attaching that many, you could set this at a lower number than that. If you set this at 1 though, and they attach something, and then they come back to their post and want to attach something else, they won't be able to. So you might just leave that at 9. And then go ahead and scroll down and click on Save and Return to Course. And now you can see that forum right here. Again, you can adjust the layout here so that this is indented in like the other activities and resources in this topic block just by clicking on these arrows. You could again click on these vertical move buttons if you wanted this forum assignment to be up here in this section for some reason, and then you'd be able to move it. If you needed to come back and change the name of this link or the assignment itself, you can always click on this update icon and it will take you right back in to edit all of that text and those settings. Now when people click on this link, it will take them in to the forum. And here's their assignment again, to think about how they can use Moodle in their classroom or part of their training. You're going to click on this Add a New Discussion Topic button, and then they'll have a text editor where they can enter their thoughts. And there it is. So they could title their submission, they can type their submission in here. Here's where they could choose if they'd like to receive the email copies or not. If they needed to attach something, they could click here and search on their computer and attach that file. And then they can post it to the forum for other people to read.